Beautiful. Welcome everybody to our spring renewal presentation. We are going to be sharing with you over the next 20 something minutes about our ultimate lifestyle transformation and why now, why spring cleaning is so relevant, and really about these superfoods in general. My name is Christina Amon. I'll be joined by my dear sister and friend, Erica Kloster. And we're really excited to share with you about what has been helping so many people around the globe restore their vitality, come home to live in their bodies more comfortably, more empowered, more happier. And we're going to get to hear more about why that is. What happens when people bring these superfoods into their life, often with one of these ultimate lifestyle transformations, is at its essence getting to the root of all health and really helping people discover, like I said, real vitality from the gut out. So we've now come to learn, it's become actually quite common throughout, that gut health is the root of so much of what we experience. We have hormone levels being balanced and created from the gut. We have immune function coming from the gut. We have, happiness and joy and mental health stemming from the gut. And on the flip side, when we have so many environmental factors contributing to gut imbalance and gut toxicity and leaky gut, we're starting to see a widespread rise of autoimmune issues and mental health issues and cancers and autism and all kinds of things. And so we're really here because we have a solution. We have a solution that's accessible, that many people can do quite easily, that's affordable, that's delicious, that works, and is incredibly customizable for whatever your lifestyle is. And so we're excited. Not only have we both experienced tremendous results from these very superfoods, but we've supported hundreds, if not thousands of people, certainly thousands of people, to also experience complete health transformations. So it has to do with alkalizing our bodies, shifting often what we're putting into our body, but not from a place of hardcore, exerting our will and having discipline and restricting and depriving ourselves, but actually by giving our body the nutrients that it so craves and is thirsty and hungry for. The body then has the building blocks to satiate, to release and let go of any toxins or any buildup or residue that has no place in the body, and also the building blocks to regenerate cellular tissue and organs and really start to repair and build up and truly thrive, often in ways that our diagnoses or Western medicine may have told us wasn't possible. And that's what's really exciting, is to watch the light come on for so many people when they thought, this is what I have to live with the rest of my life. And then life becomes so much more enjoyable. So one of the reasons that I have come to be so passionate about these superfoods, and my background is, both of our backgrounds as organic farmers, people who have been eating organic for a long time, growing our own food, preparing our own food, being in community of sharing feasts and sharing this with our children. I actually, the first time heard about this, thought that I couldn't possibly benefit from it. This is for people who are on a much more toxic diet, was what I told myself. And when within days of experiencing these superfoods, I felt a feeling of being so deeply nourished for the first time in my life, I had to wonder why. I had already experienced completely being plant-based. I had also experienced eating meat and dairy. I had experienced being all raw. I had experienced all these different ways of eating, and yet nothing gave me the feeling of being so grounded, so in my body, so full of energy, and yet so light, and just felt like I could spring out of bed for the first time. I had to really uncover, what is it about these superfoods that's so unique? And what it boils down to is the soil quality. We live in a world where I've heard it said anywhere from 97 to 99% of the soils of planet Earth are depleted of the nutrients that they once had. So if our soils are depleted and we're growing food in those soils, guess what? Our food is depleted. And if our food is depleted, guess what? Our bodies are depleted. And this is the experience of the human collective right now that most people don't even know what to call it, but walking around not feeling satisfied, not feeling nourished, something is missing, not feeling our best, not feeling as capable or young or strong or vital or empowered as we could be. And when this piece was added into my own personal culinary experience, when I was starting to get these nutrients into my body, and with the support of these herbs that we're going to break down for you, able to pull certain toxins out, I experienced a level of vitality and joy of living in this body on earth that I hadn't ever experienced. And this was after having 2 children, and I had turned 40, and some of the ways that I had been feeling sort of aches and pains and sluggishness and mild anxiety and depression on a daily basis, nothing was really acute. And again, I had just come to think like, well, I guess this is the best I can hope for in my life. I suppose I'm aging. From now on, it's just downhill from here. And to experience such a fast transformation of those same feelings into feeling so full of energy that I actually started to become an athlete for the first time in my life and develop fitness and get all this joy and all of this just zest for life really coming back to me. I knew this is something worth sharing, and this is why we're here today and why we keep sharing these stories about the hundreds of thousands of people around the world who are experiencing the same thing. So I want to pass it over to Erica, who's going to share a little bit more about her experience and why she's so passionate about it. And then we're going to dive right into exactly what the Spring Renewal transformation is and the products. Thank you, Erica.
Great. Thank you for asking me to share here today, Christina. It's wonderful to be feeling the inspiration here at the springtime and here in my own personal experience after many years just thriving with this nutrition. And so I'm going to share a little bit about my experience, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the products. And really, this began for me when this amazing superfood nutrition entered my life after I was postpartum with my 5th baby. And I had been actually 13 years pregnant or nursing consecutively without a pause. And it left me in just like a mind-boggling state of depletion. I felt I was in such a nutritional drought that I really couldn't even think straight. And that level of brain fog and chronic fatigue and chronic stress left me just completely burnt out, to the point that I really didn't even know where to look for solutions or how to start to experience something different. And also, like Christina shared, I had been many, many years living on Hawaii Island, growing my own food, thinking I was eating the best of the best, but still never truly having all of my needs met on a biological level. So when I started to do one of these 30-day programs, it was like day and night, like someone turned on all the lights when I walked in the room, because I for the first time experienced hydration, and on a cellular level started to change everything about how I was feeling. Like I started to have a total restoration of all the years that I'd been in like low energy, I started to have full vitality. I started to feel like I could just cruise through the day with my 5 children. And it didn't take but a short few weeks before I really started to experience a level of presence and energy that I had not experienced for like well over a decade prior. So with that, I started to pay attention to what was happening and what's unique about these products. And actually, they're just so nutrient dense and so bioavailable, meaning because of the whole food formula, our body really knows how to absorb this and how to utilize and assimilate this nutrition. So it was nourishing my body on a deeper level than I had ever experienced before. And what I want to share is a little bit also about what makes these products unique. They're grown and processed in a way that is regeneratively giving back to the health of the soils and really giving back to the quality of the plants and the foods that are then processed in a unique way. So they are low temperature, wind dehydrated, and that's really creating an end result that offers us like full living vitality, full enzyme rich, nutrient rich shakes that we can then actually rehydrate in water and receive like 99% of the original nutritional value of what was grown by those plants in the soil. And that's very different than many of the other nutritional products you'll find on your store shelves that are often heated or treated with preservatives or ground. And over time, there's oxidation and a lot of the nutrient content is actually lost and they're not a living whole food. So one of the other things that's amazing is also taking care to know the source that's removed from environmental pollutions and to utilize spring water and everything down to the very location that many of our farms are providing these whole foods is really in places that are remineralized through being the source of ancient even lake beds from old volcanic craters in parts of the US. So in addition to that amazingness, I want to show you like one of the packages that you'll receive. One of the most favorite shakes called the Power Shake, I'm going to show this here, is actually a biodegradable compostable pouch, right? So Purium is a company that has really prioritized a mission to protect and steward the environment. And with that, they are on a mission to become totally plastic free, and they're almost entirely there. It's been a big transition and a big undertaking, and I actually don't know any other companies that are on this trajectory. So in addition to these amazing biodegradable pouches, which are composed of hemp and bamboo and tree sap, we also have these decompostable pouches that many of our smaller volume shakes or our capsule products are coming in. So both of which you can remove the label and plant these in your soil and they'll be fully broken down within 2 years, which is incredible. And we also have some concentrates which come in glass bottles. So again, they're really expanding their capacity to be plastic free with a large line of nutritional products. So that's just a little bit about really what you're receiving and where your dollar is investing and what you're supporting when you choose this level of nutrition. And it's just such an honor to be a part of sharing this. It's brought me back to life on every level imaginable. And I'm going to turn it over to Christina to hear a little bit more about what comes inside of our 30-day packages.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Erica. Yeah, the mission of this company is one that's really easy to get behind. So what happens when we get this pack? You're going to get 30 days of superfood dense nutrition. And one of the very first products is called the super aminos. So this is a tablet and it's pre-digested protein. It's 99% bioavailable. So you're going to have that first thing in the morning. It's going to feed your muscles. It's going to build your muscles. It's going to give you energy. It helps with helping the body produce natural collagen, so skin elasticity, even brain function. And it's just a powerful energy source because it really goes right in the human body really requires amino acids. Protein is a whole nother thing that actually is much harder for the body to break down. And most protein sources are only 30-something% bioavailable, which means the body then has to deal with the waste and the processing of that through the kidney and liver. So these aminos are amazing. And that's going to be the first thing you take in the morning. Then at some point you'll have the power shake that Erica had held up. This is a blend of grasses and algae and tastes delicious. It's bright green and smells super vibrant and is just packed with those dense nutrients. This is the one that makes us come alive. This is the one that you can feel go right into the bloodstream and just really inflate your balloon, and give you energy. And you know that you're getting the daily requirements of your nutrition with this shake. So you can have 1 or 2 of those a day. This program, like I said, is very customizable. So depending on exactly which schedule you choose, you're going to be adding that into your day once or twice, maybe in the morning, in the afternoon. The other product that is one of our most signature products, we are the first company and only company to create a product that is clinically proven to pull glyphosate out of the gut. So if you don't know what glyphosate is, it's the main ingredient in Roundup, a chemical that has been being sprayed since the 70s on food, on home gardens, parks, schools, everywhere. And this, as much as the corporation Monsanto, who created this, wanted to tell the general public that this was safe for us and convinced everybody, and has actually created a lot of propaganda to get out there, it turns out to be a water soluble chemical, which means it has really delivered itself throughout the human living ecosystem. It's everywhere and essentially unavoidable. So our owner and founder is quite a visionary to have foreseen that this is going to be, even if we choose to eat fully organic, it's virtually impossible to avoid finding glyphosate in our bodies. You know, they're detecting it in umbilical cords and breast milk and all kinds of things. And so he developed the first and only product that actually pulls this out of the gut. Glyphosate has been deeply linked to leaky gut. So it's been shown that within 20 minutes of exposure to glyphosate, the gut becomes leaky, which means those chemicals are actually leaking into organs and other parts of the body. So this product is removed within 6 weeks, 75% removed from the gut. And glyphosate poisoning has also been linked to all kinds of, like I said before, autism and autoimmune issues, mental health issues, Parkinson's, the list goes on. We've actually watched the rate of all of everything I mentioned and cancers go up at the exact same rate as glyphosate has been introduced into our food system. So this product is amazing. If somebody were to only get one product out of all of this, this one would move the needle in your health tremendously. So that one's going to be taken a couple of times a day, and it's in an herbal blend and a capsule. The next product is the tart cherry, the bottle that Erica held up, and this one you're going to take at night. It's incredible for kidney filtration. It's an incredible antioxidant and really supports the body to produce natural melatonin. So you're going to go into a really deep sleep, which is when your body is rebuilding all of its cells from just daily stressors, right? Being human is stressful. We experience all kinds of stress, and it's the body's job at night to repair and reproduce the cells that were damaged from whatever those stresses are. And this gives you like a full regeneration of those cells. So you wake up feeling really refreshed. It's an anti-aging, again, another part of natural collagen building. And so, and very anti-inflammatory. So that's kind of the core of our program. And another piece of the 30-day transformation is that you can do, depending on your goals and depending on if you aren't a nursing or pregnant mother, you can include an herbal formulation called Super Cleansar. This is going to go in and really address your gut health and potentially impacted colon. So most people in the United States are walking around with tens of pounds of extra weight in impacted old undigested proteins and starches and carbohydrates, all kinds of stuff that's stuck in there that the body isn't quite sure how to process it and eliminate it, possibly from it being processed or just so heavily toxicified that the body just can't. And this is going to go in and help break that up. It's going to address candida, parasites, fungi, heavy metals, and really just through incorporating in this program highly hydrating foods, fruits, vegetables, teas, juices, the shakes. All of this is going to help flush all of that die-off and toxic residue right out of you. So who's excited for feeling that this spring, feeling renewed in that way? So this is a program of deeply nourishing plus detoxifying. So it's not your old cleanse where you're just hungry and fasting and depriving and restricting. This is about flooding the body with nutrition. And when the body gets what it needs, it can let go, it can feel truly satiated and have the building blocks to rebuild and regenerate. So that's essentially our ultimate lifestyle transformation. And there's a variety of options of which pack you're going to get with some add-ons that Erica is going to share with us.
Beautiful. So I want to tell you about a couple of the different options of packages that you can customize with your ultimate lifestyle transformation. And I totally encourage you to circle back with the person who shared this video with you and who is sharing about our spring renewal, because they will be able to really help you choose what's right for you based on your own individual goals. And we really do have something for everyone. So one of the products I want to tell you about is called Zinc Aid. And this is actually formulated to be a natural support for the immune system. And it comes within our package. It's called the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Plus Immunity. And what's amazing about the Zinc Aid is it is a whole food formula. So there are no isolates used in the formulation of this product. It has whole food sources of zinc, along with vitamins A, C, D, and E. And it's an incredible support for being able to help prevent illness as well as quicker recover from illness. And it's something that in the world we're facing today, where everyone is really needing to have more acute immune support, this is a highly effective bioavailable product that your body really knows exactly how to absorb and utilize. So next, I want to tell you about a different option that is accessible to you called an Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Plus Performance Pack. Now, if you are someone who enjoys an active lifestyle, you are like to incorporate fitness or workouts of any kind, or maybe haven't yet, but would like to bring that into your health reset routine, we have a package that's going to be an amazing fit for you. And it's going to supply you with everything that Christina shared for your core nutrition to support, nourish, and detox, as well as these next level products to help you with peak performance for athleticism. So everything including building muscle, increasing energy, stamina, endurance, and supporting your recovery. So you're actually going to get 4 additional products for a month's supply with that. You're going to get an additional bottle of the Super Aminos protein tablets. And this is actually called the Super Aminos 23 because in 23 minutes, it's directly delivered into your bloodstream and it bypasses the digestive system. So you really do feel like strength and energy with this. And it's perfect to take an additional 5 or 10 capsules prior to your workout. And that will really help sustain your muscle gains throughout your workout and build stamina. You're also going to receive an amazing shake. So this is it here in our compostable packaging. Again, it's called the MVP Sport. And so that stands for multivitamin and protein. You do get to choose your favorite chocolate or vanilla flavor. And this is a totally plant-based shake that it really delivers a high level of like 32 grams of protein that your body, again, can immediately consume after your workout and really sustain the muscle gains that you created during your exercise. So not only are you getting this amazing plant-based protein, but you're also getting a whole beautiful ingredient list of superfoods to support everything in your recovery process, things like turmeric and black pepper. There's adaptogenic herbs and roots in there. And so things that really help the body cope with that stress that happens on the body during the workout. So it's an incredible shake. It tastes really delicious. And you can even combine it in some other amazing combinations of shakes that we have inside that ULT Plus Performance Pack. You're going to get several options. One of the others that is my most favorite shake of all, perhaps, it tastes incredible. It's called the Can't Beat This. And that actually refers to, I think, what it does for you physically as well as the flavor. So it's a beet-based shake full of many different superfoods as well, including like dehydrated coconut water and pomegranate. And it has really a whole ingredient list that does support as a pre-workout shake. So it's really going to give you increased circulation and oxygenation naturally from the beets. It's going to fill you on a cellular level with ATP that helps to give you the energy to do your workouts and have proper hydration. And it's something that I don't ever go a workout without it now. When I got to that point that I got out of the intense depletion that I experienced and shared earlier, and I started to feel balanced, I actually started to have such a surplus of energy that my body desired to see what more was capable. And I started doing regular yoga practice and fitness and working with a trainer. And I started to experience really the day and night difference of using these products and not using these products. And it's a little bit like having just your body on cruise control all throughout a workout. So I can't recommend that enough. The other product that you're going to receive in your pack is called Super Xanthan. And this is one that is wonderful for recovery. It has a high antioxidant level from a natural red algae inside that formula. And what it does is it really helps to like lengthen the max exhaustion point that you can hit during your workout. So you could actually take like one before and one after, and it increases endurance. And in the recovery process, it really does help to offset the oxidative stress that happens during our workouts. So it helps to flush the body of lactic acid and reduce soreness and really put you in recovery faster and more excited for the next workout right ahead. So you're going to get those 4 additional products in your ULT Plus Performance Pack. And that actually saves you, I think it's $165 more than getting all of those products individually. So it's also like a value pack where you're going to get many different products to try at a bigger savings. And there's 2 others that you're going to get in there in a smaller 15 serving sample of 2 amazing shakes. One is called Cocoa Hydrate. And that one is like a coconut water dehydrated source along with pineapple powder, and it does help to really restore electrolyte balance. So it's good in your pre and post workout shakes. It tastes incredible. It goes great with the Can't Beat This. And the other one is called Aloe Digest, which again helps to support digestion, strengthen immunity, and really fortify us on a cellular level for many different aspects of increasing our performance. So that is an overview of what's available inside the ULT Plus Performance Pack. And the last thing I'll share is we have an additional shake, which is an option to you. It could be one of the primary components of your core nutrition. And it's called the Super Meal, or the Love Super Meal, which stands for live, organic, and vegan. And inside that is a beautiful formula that might be well suited for mamas or athletes, anyone needing a little bit higher protein content or a little bit stronger immune support. It does have like a highly medicinal formula with many different superfoods. So it's also well suited for people looking to heal from chronic conditions like autoimmune or chronic pain and inflammation. It's a sprouted, fermented, easily digestible formula that's rich in protein, like 30 grams per shake. So you can choose to customize your pack with the Super Meal, or the power shake, or any combination of both. And there's some beautiful flavor options in there as well, like a vanilla chai is the one that I really love. So with all of these combinations, you can really pick and choose what's your favorite elixir, and try them out. It is beautiful to set yourself up with the different shake options and see what you like best.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Erica. So if you're feeling resonant with this, I want to tell you how you can get started and what you can expect from our spring renewal. So we are a collective of people who, as you can see, are very passionate about not only supporting people to go through these transformations and gain that vitality back and let go of anything that we no longer need and get fit if we want to get fit, or get fertile. We've had people, be able to have babies after these transformations, or overcome all kinds of things. There's incredible testimonials out there. So if you're ready for that and you're ready to choose one of these packs, I'm going to end with the prices, but let me first share with you what the spring renewal will look like. I mean, it's the best time of year for spring cleaning. Obviously, it's just so natural to come out of winter hibernation and start to bring in all of that life force energy as spring is budding, and let go of any residue that built up over the months. And so we're going to start on April 1st, which is new moon, with an intention setting circle. So if you want to come join us on Zoom, we can all sit there and kind of hold space for each other's goals for this particular journey. Now, the day that we actually start our products is going to depend a little bit on when your pack arrives to you. People are in different places around the world. People are placing their orders at different times, but you're going to want to go ahead and place your order as soon as possible, ideally within the next couple of days. Soon as you get your box, you can start. It's meant to be added right into what you're already doing. And if you want to take it all the way, you can really eliminate for 30 days any of the common aggravants, coffee, meat and dairy if you choose to, alcohol, sugar, processed foods, deep fried foods, et cetera, et cetera. Again, it's very customizable. If you just want to add these superfoods into your diet without changing anything, you will also experience tremendous results just from that alone. So you do you, get with a person who's sharing this with you to identify your goals and support you to get started in the best way. And as somebody mentioned in the comments, if you choose to use the super cleanser in the middle 10-day portion, which is one of our options, it will align beautifully with the full moon, which is historically and scientifically a very potent time to address parasites, to take parasite herbs. So that's, part of how the timing of all of this has aligned. So again, you're going to want to place your order right away in order to be lined up with that timing. And if it doesn't work, that's okay too. It will still be a blessing. So let me tell you about the different prices of the packs. And one more thing is that we have a support container on a platform called Mighty Networks. It's a free app that you can download very easily and swiftly. And it's not social media based. So you won't be exposing yourself to the world that you're now doing this thing. It's just like a nice intimate forum where there are recipes, meditations, classes, tips, what to expect when you're eliminating. You can ask questions and we can come together to support each other in community and accountability. So the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation and Performance Pack that Erica talked about, that one you can get all of those products for $525. That's $17 a day, and you will save money on your grocery bill when you get this. Imagine it's like putting cleaner and more efficient fuel into your car. Even though it may at first seem like a higher price, the amount of miles you're going to get out of your car are so much better that you will not be as hungry, and you will not be having cravings for whatever else you might be spending your money on now. The other middle pack with the immune product is $364, and just the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation on its own is $329, $11 a day. So health is an investment, not an expense, and it's certainly cheaper than Ultimate Illness. And we're really excited to support you and for you to be reaching your own goals, whatever they are, and experiencing this for yourself. And if it's something that you decide you want to do with your friends, you can also be rewarded by the company for sharing with other people. And you can get with a person who's sharing this with you to learn more about that. So thank you so much for your time and listening to all of this. This replay will be available, and I'm going to end the recording and I will open up for any questions that people may have. Thank you so much. And thank you, Erica.